you know, sometimes I just have the idea that I just have to do, you know, I just have to do it. So yeah, I will be turning my second OC bouncer into the genie from Aladdin. Yeah, let's just see how this goes. So I first did a sketch, and then I outlined. For some reason, it wasn't recording the sketch for some reason, but basically what I did is yeah, muscles. He's flexing and everything. Um, so I forgot the beard in the sketch, but I added it later. Don't worry. He cannot be the genie without the beard. Same thing with the locks around his hands. So um, that's basically what I did. And I tried to make it a mix of, you know, it looks like Bouncer, but at the same time, it's really obvious that he's a genie. So that's basically my tactic for this one. Since this was my first one, I decided to make the coloring really simple. I just did some black and white shadings around. I think it's still pretty obvious that he's a genie and he's flexing pretty much. Yeah, so for a couple of them I may color them, but for a couple of others I may just randomly shade like this, or I may not even shade, depends. But so yeah, I added the beard, locks around his hands, and basically I'm just shading. I was originally going to add some blue to it, but it just didn't look good with, you know, the black outline, and then everything's black and white, so I decided to stay with that theme of black and white. Yeah, so at this point we're just adding a couple of details, erasing the references, putting our signature, adding some highlights here and there. Why am I doing this? Okay. And yeah, here's Bouncer Genie person. If I'm being honest, we started off with the weirdest and also probably the worst one. So next I'm gonna be doing a mixture of Bouncer and Poppy. I don't know why I chose Poppy, now that I think about it. I don't know why, because Bouncer is a male, Poppy's a female. I could have just chose Branch or something, but you know, it goes well. So again, I actually recorded this sketch this time, and yeah, so the sketch is going pretty well. I decided to have him sitting down and then looking up as if he's like looking up at his crazy hair, because he's just like, where did this come from? So, and I put a little bit more detail in this, depends. I didn't make the dress fully detailed. Yeah, I drew the dress on, so, because these are just like little sketches. They're meant to just be practice, you know, so I didn't go too overkill. You know, this video was meant to just be a cruel joke, but honestly, I love this one so much. I just love it. It's so cute, and just the way that he looks up, and then, you know, again, I did not add color to this one. I was about to add color. I was thinking about adding color, but then I decided against that, just so it's even with the flexing genie. So I just, you know, I added some details. I put on Poppy's headband thing, and then the dress, you know. And then I added some detail to the hair, and I added some detail to Bouncer too, because later I realized that I forgot some. And then, you know, I did the interesting way of shading too. And I really like this one, to be honest. And just like with the last one with the Genie, where I filled in his beard, I decided to fill in a little bit more this time. You know, more than just her headband. Her, why did I say her? It's a hate. It's still a boy. He's just in a dress. Okay, so yeah, I just colored in some more, and I really, really like this one. This may be my new wallpaper or something, because I love this one. So for this one, I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I decided to go with Jessie from Toy Story, and at first I was thinking, like, why... at first I was going to do Woody, because, you know, Bowser's a boy and Woody's a boy, but I decided against that because I feel like Jessie just has more, like, better poses than Woody. I didn't even try looking for Woody, to be honest, but I just feel like Jessie would have better ones. And this one is a little bit different because I want to copy the exact position that is in the reference photo, and I cannot tell if I regret it or not because the photo ended up looking kind of creepy. But I added more detail in this one because I want to try to get more and more detail as this goes on. So yeah, and I tried copying the exact position. I feel like I could have gone with an easier one, but all in all, I'm kind of glad I chose this one because it's like really funny, and I feel like it goes with both of their personalities perfectly. So yeah. Okay, other than the Genie one, this is the one I regret the most. Other than the Genie is probably the one I regret the most, actually. This one, I'm not sure. I mean, the coloring took almost forever. It took quite a while because I wanted to try to get more coverage. Because again, I'm trying to get more and more detail as these go on. But yeah. I don't know if I like this one too. It's kind of creepy. But yeah, other than that, I filled more stuff in as like the scales, more of the outfit. I filled in a lot more, and I got a lot of highlights too. I realized with the Trolls one, I forgot highlights. I don't think there was even many places I could put highlights, but for this one, I put a lot more shading and a lot more highlights. And overall, I'm glad with the shading, just not the overall like face and everything. Something tells me I should have gone with Woody instead, but again, I wanted to do something interesting, and I don't know, tell me in the comments if you like this one or not, because I cannot decide. So last but not least, I decided to draw Bouncer as Rey from Star Wars. And the way I stepped up with this one, you'll see at the end, but I added some color to it, some color to the lightsaber. That was really it. So that's just the way that I stepped up with this one. And just like the last one, I did the same, around the same position that Rey was in. And yeah, I actually really had a lot of fun with this. This one was, other than Poppy and Bouncer, this one's probably my favorite, other than that one. So my second favorite. The other two were mistakes. Mistakes that did not need to happen. So I just, did the same position, just in Bouncer's form, and I really loved the face that I made with him. He looks so fierce. I just love it. And now that I think about this one, may actually be my favorite. I love this one. Now with the line work done, I'm gonna be doing the shading. I actually added his wings this time because with the others, I believe I was gonna add his wings, but there was just really no room for them. But this time, there was room for the wings. And unlike the other ones, which were like really playful and funny, this one looks more fierce, but still cute at the same time. I did do some more color blocks, as you can see, than the last one. And yeah, this one was really fun. I surprised myself. I thought this one was going to be boring, to be honest, and hard, but it was really fun. To show all 4 of them for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, just comment down below, and comment down below more characters you want to see Bouncer being turned into. I had a lot of fun with this video, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.